Here are some of the juveniles that were represented by Legal Aid Board lawyers. Alusain Samai is 17 years old. He was brought to Freetown to work with an uncle. They were working at a supermarket as masons when it was alleged that 30 million leones disappeared. He was arrested, beaten, his things were seized. Alusain spent 1 year and 9 months at the Padembe Road prison before Legal Aid Board salvaged his life. He was 17 years old. Dorinda Pikokul was charged with conspiracy and larceny dwelling house. She spent 17 days at the Padembe Road prisons before a Legal Aid Board lawyer paid every penny for humanitarian purposes. The other boy with whom she was charged was a serious student at the IPAM. Dorinda advised young girls to stop stealing. When she was asked why some girls steal, she said that girls steal because they want to meet their needs. Their needs are usually not met by their parents. Kini Jabati was also brought up from upcountry to work when they were arrested for stealing. He spent a year and 9 months also at the Padembe Road prisons before Legal Aid Board got him a discharge. Alaji Kamara was charged with larceny. He spent 2 years at the Padembe Road prisons. He advised all juveniles to avoid trouble because the prisons are not good for children. Joseph Brown was arrested in 2014. He spent a year and 7 months behind bars. He advised other youths to engage themselves and not to engage in fights. Musa Conte was 18 years old when he was arrested. He was arrested among bad friends. He spent 5 days at the police station. He spent 4 months at Padembe Road prison, though he was 17 years old. Fodie is 17 years old. He was selling top-up cards for his boss. He used some of the money for personal use, hoping that the boss will retrieve the sum at the end of the month from his salary. But the boss got angry instead and took the matter to the police. Fodie was arrested and was taken to the police station where he spent 12 days before he was charged to court, even though the boss asked the police to release him if his family members got there for his release. If his family members go there for his release. Since he had no family member in Freetown, the police decided to charge him to court. He was remanded at the remand home. He appeared in court 14 times, but there were no complainants. Legal Aid Board located him during its inception. After Fodie has spent 6 months on remand, Legal Aid Board lawyers sought his release. Sulaiman Kamara was almost 18 years old when he was arrested. He was taken to the police station where he was mercilessly beaten for a whole week. He was taken to another police station where he was tortured for 3 weeks. He was thankful to government for the creation of Legal Aid Board. He spent 2 years and 4 months behind bars. Saliu Jah was 17 years old when he was arrested and charged with wounding. He spent 8 months waiting for an indictment. He spent a further 1 year and 6 months also. He spent 2 years and 2 months behind bars. Legal Aid Board lawyers rescued him. Ibrahim Ba spent 14 months and 5 days behind bars. He was 16 when he was arrested, but he was sent to Padembe Road. Legal Aid Board lawyers represented him and got him a release. Alpha Benge was 15 years old when he was arrested for harboring. He spent 1 month at the police station. He spent 1 month behind bars also. He advised all youths to avoid harboring girls. Yusuf Kamara was 16 years old when he was arrested. He was charged with wounding with intent. He spent 11 days at the police station before he was charged to court. He spent a year and 9 months behind bars. Fodefona is 16 years old. He was arrested in January 2016. He spent 27 days at the police station before he was charged to court. He spent 4 months at the remand home. Legal aid board represented him. Aliou Sila was 17 years old when he was arrested. He was charged with sexual penetration. He was in Form 3 when he was arrested. He was kept at the remand home for a whole year before legal aid board lawyers salvaged his situation. Aliou Sharif was 14 years old when he was arrested. He was charged with sexual penetration. He spent 1 month at the remand home. He was a pupil when he was arrested. He said that he was not happy staying at the remand home and that he was sick. Legal aid board rescued him. He advised young youths to avoid bad friends. 17 years old Fatmata Sisi was invited to the police station on 19th November 2015. She was charged with malicious damage. She spent 1 day at the police station before she was charged to court. Legal aid lawyers represented her and secured her release.